Welcome. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss search engine optimization and content creation for your website. It's another one of those things where realtors specifically have a lot of sort of misconceptions about, and a lot of them kind of focus on the wrong things. Like they'll work a lot, writing a lot of blogs or posting to social media multiple times a day, but those efforts aren't delivering the results that they're going after, right? So really knowing the structure and having a strategy going into this is going to get you, much better results. And it's so easy. People in general just like to make things more complicated than they need to be, I suppose. But let me just show you really what it comes down to is for search engine optimization, there's these four keywords are the main keywords that you should focus on for optimizing your search engines optimization or your content on your website. I'm using Redondo Beach here just because that's my location. I'm just using as an example, but your location, homes for sale, your location, real estate, your location, houses for sale, and your location, houses for sale and your location. These four keywords, if you focus on them and do it correctly, you'll get pretty good rankings in Google search results. And another thing I hear with a lot of real estate agents is, well, Zillow is dominating SEO. Realtor.com is dominating SEO, and it's impossible to get first placement for any of these keywords. You're thinking about that completely wrong. It's not. The goal here isn't first placement, right? The goal here is to sell homes, right, or buy homes, or it's to actually get conversions, get sales for your business. This will do that, and there's not a ton of work involved, and it's really not costly. It's incredibly simple, actually. It's just people don't apply the strategy to their efforts, and it's a bit frustrating. So definitely this is the way to go. So just to show you, these four keywords, really with extremely rare exception, any location that you're in, this is an SEO tool that I use. So I'm just looking at the top listing for Santa Barbara real estate. When I type that in, what is the top? What are the top keywords that drive the most traffic to that website? Santa Barbara homes for sale, Santa Barbara real estate, homes for sale Santa Barbara. That you can't, because it's worded a little bit odd, but you would naturally rank for that just using these four keywords and focusing on those four keywords. I wouldn't recommend using kind of broken English just to have this keyword in your content. Realtor.com Santa Barbara, okay, that's maybe the exception, but it's like houses for sale in Santa Barbara. So that category, it very closely relates to the four keywords that we're focusing on. Okay, Portland, Oregon, Portland homes for sale, Portland real estate. Like these two are always the top two, and then we have this kind of oddly worded Portland, Oregon homes for sale. So that's a close variation. It can really be, if you wanted to research this a bit, you certainly can. But these four keywords are kind of the predominant keywords that will get you a good amount of traffic and leads and sales. So it's really what you should be focusing on. And just to show you for the Redondo Beach real estate here. Copy link. Redondo Beach homes for sale, Redondo Beach real estate. So you have these four keywords. You obviously change that to your location. Now it's just a matter of including it within your website in a way that is conducive to the bots over at Google, and that can be done very easily. So what I did is I just pulled up this list of a couple different real estate agents. So they're not like Zillow or Realtor.com websites, and just show you how they can kind of implement SEO a little bit better. Let me take a look at this guy's SEO real quick here. not to be critical of these guys, their website or anything. So yeah, I mean, they're doing SEO development. They're some things. So, but you'll notice that all these keywords are related to his agency, which is it's good. It's definitely, you want to be first place for your agency, but you kind of want to focus on people that aren't people that are searching for specific locations. That's really the main focus for all this. So that's so just looking at the listings. He doesn't even have a blog, and that's fine. You don't necessarily even need one. It's got an old school SEO method, especially for realtors. So there's all that you have to do. You have your listings. I guess he has all his listings on one page, which is fine. What's he doing? Long Beach? Okay, it's mostly Long Beach. So for this page, what you could have is within your different categories on your website. So he has homes, which is fine. Well, I guess he has commercials as a separate one. Well, what he could do is have homes as its own category, and then title that Redondo Beach Real Estate, or Redondo Beach Homes for Sale. That URL, it's really valuable. Like that's something that Google would look at when considering your Google rankings. You'll have your content, your text here, and you'll have the wording within the content, but you'll also have a URL that says Redondo Beach Real Estate or Redondo Beach Homes for Sale, whatever keyword that you kind of want to focus on. So including that within the URL is really beneficial. Not mandatory, but it's just another one of those things. I mean, it's kind of a game of inches with SEO. It's first page on Google for any of these keywords is absolutely realistic for your website. Top 5 placement is absolutely realistic for your website if done properly. So the URL, and then you have, okay, that's fine. So he has a category. So his categories are Long Beach, and I would say make sure that category is Long Beach houses for sale or Long Beach real estate, whatever it might be. Try and include that keyword whenever possible. As far as the URLs go, when it comes to actually creating the content or the text here, don't overdo it. But there is a method to how to do it. So all right, so within this content here, you want to include these keywords once, maybe twice, if possible. It's not always possible. You want it to read great. Don't have it affect the readability in any way. But if it's possible to include these keywords, include them. And what happens is Google goes to your site, says, oh, this URL includes that keyword. Oh, and this URL includes this other keyword that are related. They're in the same category. Okay, that means it's more valuable within that category, and it helps your rankings, right? There's a lot of factors that are involved with higher rankings. These are the big ones, though. These are absolutely going to get you better results. Additional highlights. Additional highlights include an incredible in-home laundry room, right? Instead of saying that, additional highlights include additional highlights for this Long Beach real estate include, okay? Still reads fine, right? But additional highlights for this Long Beach real estate include, so have a keyword placement there. I would say it's maybe starting off this paragraph, say something like, one of the most beautiful houses to own or houses for sale in Long Beach, right? Just include a statement like that, right? So now you have that keyword there. And then just sprinkle them in, just one or two. Yeah, so smart. Well, ironically, this YouTube video is probably their best SEO on site, just because if you have videos, embedding them on the site will definitely help SEO as well. But just the wording within the video is what's helping them. So okay. So this picture, the name of this file is 001 /9. The name of the file will affect SEO placements as well as far as Google images go. So if instead you name this, this is WordPress content uploads. Okay, so if instead you named it Redondo Beach Real Estate 001/9.jpg, that's going to get this image here within Google image search results. So let's say that people are looking at images of homes within Redondo Beach. This is going to help pop it up. So people are going to see the image, they click through, they go to your website. Potentially, they're people wanting to buy homes, right? So just naming that file name after these keywords that you're developing helps as well. Again, don't overstuff it. Don't name every image on your website after these 4 keywords, but get creative with it. Do variations. If you have 60 images, which you don't necessarily need that many, include a few different ways of writing that. So you have another video embed. Yeah, like have, instead of just real estate ownership, have Long Beach real estate ownership. Just adding those keywords, adding that URL or changing that URL, and the image suggestions, that will, the traffic to the site would at the very least triple. This is a pretty low placement website, I would guess, but like right here, this is just a generic thing that's on every one of their pages. But if you took the time and actually went to this page and said, get your free home Long Beach, or get your free Long Beach real estate evaluation, or see, this one doesn't say Long Beach homes for sale. It says, homes for sale in Downey. I'm sure that's an okay keyword too. Yeah, it's the same sort of setup. So let's look at some different realtor websites. Yeah, all this is fine. It's just if you went through here and then got a little bit creative and sprinkled in, those keywords as much as possible. You have this URL here that could definitely be improved on. Let's just take a look at a few more because love these guys. Okay, so they have some rankings. Let's just see here. So this is a really good looking website, right? They've obviously spent a lot of time on it. They have videos, they have blogs, they have home searches, proof of success, meet the team. This is something they've spent a lot of time and a lot of money on, right? And it looks good. This is good. This is good looking. It's a good looking site. So why isn't it ranking for SEO? Let's take a look here. So they have videos. Good. So they're embedded videos. Okay. Wow, they have that many videos. Hang on. Really? Whoa. Okay, let's see here. Interesting. I might just have to send these guys an email with this video just to give them some insights. It's because they're working really hard. They should be. All right. Well, what areas do they work in? So they are. Well, they're in Hawthorne. Probably all of Los Angeles, but let's just see. Meet the team. Search homes. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're big listing. I guess they're in with Compass, so that would make sense. So this is. How are they so big, but their SEO isn't developed at all? That's interesting. Well, maybe they just never made any effort to develop SEO at all. But this is a site. It has a ton of content. You have all these listings, and they're ranking for 6 keywords that aren't even really focused keywords in any way. If they actually, if they took a week and just went through and added these keywords and changed a few things on their website, they would be a powerhouse. This is they have a ton of listings, and then she's gone through and she's created all these videos. But the thing is the videos and the content just don't include any of these keywords. They just aren't within the content. So Google looks at that and says, well, you're not talking about this. Why should you be ranked higher in Google search results if you don't even mention the word one time in any of your content? Okay, so real estate is not mentioned anywhere on the page, which not good. Okay, home's mentioned 3 times, but there's no. Well, you could easily just go through and sprinkle this in. So the strategy would be I would take this content, break it up so it's not just big blocks of text. That's another factor that can potentially hurt your SEO is readability. Google's getting smarter and smarter by the day, so it can look at stuff like this and just say, well, no one's ever going to read that, and just move on. Where if you have very short paragraphs, you'll get some SEO value out of that. So just making it readable, making it so when the person goes to your page, they want to read your stuff, right? They're not going to just look at it and go, oh, well, there's, and just move on. I mean, you could just break this up a little bit, add some keywords. I mean, that would be blockbuster for you. Interested in this in Santa Monica home for sale, things like that. So just trying to get it in there, and then the URL as well, if possible. The images, it's not not going to be the biggest factor, but it is something worth considering. I'm sure that they're not. Yeah, I mean, this is well, it's from the listing, so yeah, it's the same thing. There's just really not much in the way of SEO development. Again, I know that the big monsters are kind of conquering SEO. It's going to be hard to get kind of top placements for a lot of these, but you can definitely get really good placements for a lot of these keywords, and the ROI is there. It's even if you're on the second page of Google, there's going to be some amount. If 500 people are searching per month for that keyword, one out of whatever that percentage might be will go to your website because you're on the second page. It's going to be higher than that. I mean, it's an extreme example. So. Yeah, I mean, the other thing that you look at for SEO is you look at the keywords and how difficult they are. This is the keyword difficulty. It's just a factor that you would look at when considering keywords to develop. So if you look at, let's just look at all the keywords. Right? Like Zillow, that's a really high keyword difficulty. You're not going to take out Zillow for the keyword Zillow, right? Home is 94 difficulty. It's on a scale from 1 to 100. So those sorts of keywords, it's that's a different kind of game. You don't really want to can compete on that level generally. But look at some of these keywords. I mean, Redondo Beach condos for sale, keyword difficulty 1. It's not a highly competitive keyword. You can absolutely get top placements even with these monsters out there, kind of dominating SEO in a lot of ways. You can still get first page, worst case, second page placement for a lot of these keywords. But the best strategy would be to focus on these top 4 keywords. I'll include them alongside the video here, and make sure that they're included within all your content. Any sort of property description. Don't worry about creating blogs. I mean, you can essentially skip blogs if you have a good amount of listings on your website and a good amount of content. You don't need to be writing blog content. That's kind of an old school method. It's like if you know the right strategy, you don't necessarily need to be creating tons of content all the time. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, that's nothing. But yeah, this poor site. I mean, she's creating all these videos, and none of them include any of the keywords that we're kind of developing. Don't leave money on the table. See, what I would suggest is create content. If she's doing these videos and she's creating all these blogs, yeah, well, because she hasn't written in a while, but make it around these sorts of keywords. So if she's doing a lot of different locations, Santa Monica real estate, sure, some sort of article about Santa Monica real estate, whatever it might be. Some issues in Santa Monica real estate, some sort of news story. And if you are creating content, it's just as easy as going on Google News. Let's take a look here. Rent drops in Santa Monica after steady growth. Okay, that's a recent news story, right? Santa Monica ranked most expensive to rent. Okay, I was looking for more for like homes for sale, but just go through Google News. Hey, there's an interesting news article. Rewrite that. All in your own wording. Don't use any of the original wording because Google picks up on that. Like, this is a good one. Inside, this guy's $24 million Laguna Beach home. If you're doing something in Laguna Beach, that'd be good. That would be a good one in real estate. And just include within the article, include one or two of each of these keywords, and tailored to Santa Monica or your location, and you'll get good results. I mean, this is it's not a highly competitive game if you're going after location specific keywords, and you just got to know the strategy sort of involved. So that's what I got for SEO development as far as real estate goes. I'll include the 4 keywords that should be the main focus next to this video, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks.